8 builders in this video. You guys are in for an absolute treat. We're at Hunter's Ranch and we're gonna look at all of those builders. You guys are gonna tell me which one you think is the best one. We're gonna go over estimated monthly payments, and we're off of Petrenko and 381 here at Hunter's Ranch. Cannot wait to show you all of these builders. It's gonna be an absolutely crazy video. Let's get into it. You guys know the drill. If you've thought about moving to San Antonio in 9 days, 9 weeks, or 9 months, or any of the surrounding areas, my name is Buentello, EXP Realty, 210-996-9608. Calendar link is down below. And if you only wanna see new houses, New Home Buddy is down below. QR code is at the top right. Let's get after it in this video. It's gonna be an amazing one. The first one that we're gonna see is Hakes Brothers. Now, I actually don't do a lot of business with Hakes Brothers, although I would love to, because their style is, at least in this neighborhood, is super farmhouse. We're gonna go inside. This seems to be, so the sales consultant is not here, it's the assistant sales consultant. It's like our first or second week here. So this house seems to be about a 4-bed, 2-bath, about 1,900 square feet. So the number that we're gonna use here is about 350,000. We're gonna go take a look inside. We're gonna talk estimated monthly payments on FHA and VA. And I only say these because FHA, first-time home buyers, are buying these up. And then VA, because we have a lot of military relocation, and they do also do conventional. I have to check if this is USDA, but there is room for that, but not a lot of people take that option, but you can. And if you have any questions, reach out to me. But for this purpose of this video, FHA, VA, and I don't have 100% disability, but just know if you have 100% disability, VA, 0 down, your payment's gonna be a lot lower. So whatever I give you, just know it's going to be lower, because in Texas, we just honor our veterans in that way. But yeah, let's go inside. Let's take a look at the numbers. We're gonna use 350, 360 for this price range. She didn't give me the exact amount, but this is Hakes Brothers. Let's go look at FHA and VA and go look at this beautiful home. Guys, I cannot wait to show you this home. It's absolutely beautiful. And this is actually my first time being in a Hakes Brother home. So I'm gonna turn this thing around. I'm gonna show you guys the kitchen. So that's dining area, living area. Look at all that natural light. And then the kitchen area. And you guys, stick around, because this is a special treat in the primary. I'm gonna show you this thing. I'll flip this thing around. I know, I just absolutely enjoy real estate. So that's the primary, right? Now, let me show you guys. Whoo, look at that. Look at that. Wow, double vanity sinks. Look at that walk-in shower. And they've got the rain head. I love that. I love the rain head. Look at this closet. Hakes Brothers, you are doing fantastic things. Okay, so let's talk FHA. And I always have to reiterate, right? FHA is 3.5% down. So if a mic is on, mic is on. Let's go. Let's get it rocking. So FHA is 3.5% down. That's the minimum that you can put. And this special interest rate, that is 4.75. This special interest rate, 4.75, if you qualify, right? If you qualify, there's also a Hometown Heroes for our veterans, teachers, firefighters, all that good stuff. But if you qualify, 4.75% interest rate. Also, I think, oh, yep, washer, dryer, fridge, and garage door opener included as well with Hakes Brothers. Let's go. FHA, first time homeowners. If you are utilizing this, the payment is going to be around, for this particular model, between $350 and $360. Believe it's looking like it's gonna be between $2,500 and $2,600, give or take. Now, I would say this, there's a lot of factors out there. There's a lot of factors, right? That's if you qualify, don't know your debt to income ratio, don't know your credit, but if you qualify, it looks about $2,500, $2,600 estimated monthly payments. There's a lot of other factors, guys, that could or could not make this happen. So please, if we're looking at homes, this is today's rate, today's incentives, today's promotions. So please, if you have any questions, reach out to me. I'd love to answer those. But for the sake of this video right now, it's about that number, $2,500, $2,600 on this beautiful farmhouse style home by Hakes Brothers. Okay, let's go look at the VA loan and what that looks like. But before, we're off Petrenko and 381. Petrenko, if you keep going up Petrenko, it has an HEB, it has a ton of eateries, it has just, this is Medina Valley, so I like Medina Valley. It has just everything to offer, and you're right outside like of Petrenko, so it's not, you're not catching all that traffic if you're actually on the main road, but you are pretty close to 1604, which is nice to get on the highway and just go. But yeah, let's look at VA. Enough about that. Oh, let's go. Man, I love this home. It's absolutely gorgeous. Look at that outside. What a view. Let's talk VA, right? First and foremost, I want to say thank you for your service if you have served. And if you're coming to San Antonio, we welcome you with open arms. We love our veterans. We love our military here in Texas. So if you're coming into San Antonio, thinking VA, purchasing this house, you qualify for the 4.75% interest rate, and you still have entitlement. And if you don't know if you have entitlement, please reach out to me. I'd love to help you with knowing that if you have entitlement, right? I actually work with a lender called Rev Mortgage, and she's Yvonne Godino. We actually have a couple transactions in our belt right now, hoping to close by the end of this month and next month. She's awesome. She's been doing it for 30 years, 3-0, let's go, praise God. And she can help. She can absolutely help. But anyways, let's talk about this house is between 350 and 360, I believe, and it's a 4-bed, 2-bath. I know I say I believe because the assistant sales counselor is new, and so she couldn't provide me the accurate information about this price. But if we just use those numbers and we're talking about estimated monthly payments, so beautiful. I love walking this home. If we're talking about estimated monthly payments on a VA, 0 down, right? You're looking at about $2,400 a month. So if you take that number and you do 100% disability, that's gonna be way lower. Wow. Imagine moving here, getting a beautiful home like this, right? Look at this. Getting a beautiful home like this, and you're not paying an exorbitant amount of money. I believe this is about 1,900 square feet, give or take, is what it seems like, or kind of what it feels like. But yeah, that's FHA, that's VA. Let's go look at another builder. Let's go. All right, guys, we're in front of Beazer Homes now. And funny enough, Hakes Brothers, their model home is right there. So see the difference? That's the farmhouse style look. And this is just more of a, just a traditional single, or what's not a single story home, but a traditional residential 2-story home. Now these start in there was nobody in there, so I wish I could show you inside, but I have seen a Beazer home before. I have shown a Beazer home before. It should be in one of my videos. It was not out here in this specific community. It was in another community, but like I said, that's in another one of my videos. Go check it out. And so let's talk FHA, and I believe they have about the same incentives in terms of like the 4.75. So we're just gonna use, I'm gonna use 4.99, so it's gonna bump up the payment a little bit, but these start in the mid 300s. So I'll just use 350 again, and we'll go FHA. So that payment, if you were looking, maybe, I don't know what the model home is. I'm sure it's a little bit more only because of all the upgrades. But if you were looking at a payment in the mid 300s, it's kind of gonna be similar to Hakes Brothers, where it'll be probably around, give or take, $2,600 for FHA. And there's loose because again, they're not here, so I can't ask them exactly how much this is, or I would go off actually this number, but it is what it is, right? And it's okay, that's not a big deal. So I can get more information once they're here if you do want to live out here in Hunter's Ranch off Petrinko and 381. And so loosely it's about $2,400 to $2,600, 3.5% down, $350,000. Don't let those numbers scare you. These are estimated monthly payments, and there's a lot that can be done within a transaction to hopefully lessen those numbers. Yes, my mic is on. Perfect. Let's go VA, and we'll talk about that a little bit. I actually wanted to show you guys what it looked like, so I figured that out. Nice. So VA is 0 down at mid 300s, so 350s. I don't know the interest rate, 4.99. So I'm reasonably assuming it's gonna be between $2,200 and $2,400 a month. But like I'm saying, throughout a transaction, there's ways, before we start a transaction, there's ways to lessen those numbers. And if this isn't the community for you, that's okay. It doesn't have to be. I'm just giving information about this community because there's 8 builders here. Like 8 wasn't, that's awesome. 8 builders, so you have a ton of options. Let's talk VA. So yeah, VA is about $2,200 to $2,400 a month. Look at that beautiful home. As I was saying, Hakes Brothers is a little bit different. It's right there. And then we're actually gonna go that way, where all of the other builders are. But yeah, I appreciate you guys watching this video, and you guys are gonna let me know which one you think is your favorite. Which one is your favorite? What's your favorite builder right now? At the end of this video, drop it in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe either, because I'm putting out a ton of content to help people, good information, good value, because if you're moving to another state, you need it. You just absolutely need it. But yeah, let's hop on to the next builder, and I believe it's going to be, looks like Castlerock. Let's go. I love me a beautiful Castlerock home. I think this is beginning to be my favorite builder, but we're gonna go inside. This home is $445,000. Looks to be a 4.2.5 with a flex. Look at that absolute beauty. And It appears to be around 25 to 2,600 square feet. The sales consultant was a tad busy, and that's okay. I completely understand. It is a Monday and everybody needs something on a Monday. We're gonna go inside and talk FHA and VA. Now, the interest rate here is 4.99% interest rate. And some people say, dude, stop giving out the interest rate. They're gonna click off the video. And you might, and that's okay. But the people that watch these videos are serious about me, serious about their move, and serious about their business, about moving into Texas. And I'm okay with that. I really am. It doesn't bother me at all. So FHA, VA, let's go inside and let's talk about it. Wow, this is really, there's the office right there. This is becoming, I think, one of my favorite builders, if not my favorite builder. I'm just gonna flip this thing around. If you're still watching, you're seeing some amazing, just absolutely stunning homes right now. Come on, let's go into the kitchen. I love this layout. There's the bar area right there. Look at this. That is beautiful. Now I'm gonna keep going around and look, there's the loft area up there. Wow, absolutely stunning home. I love it, wide open. It's not compartmentalized. Granted, we do like compartmentalized, but most people don't, and that's okay. These builders are headed in that direction where it's not boxy, it's just open. So let's talk FHA, right? First time homeowners. I'm in the primary, let's go! This is so awesome. I'm in the primary right now, walking backward. Never put your back to the camera. That is rule numero uno. Let's see. See that? It's the primary right there. So, couple of things before I disclose these numbers. I always have to basically see why I have to cover myself, right? These are all estimated numbers. There's a lot of factors out here. So just know that. So to build, this is around, well, give or take 445,000 as of this moment. There's other numbers like lot premiums, what exactly are you selecting? So give or take, right? And 4.99% interest rate. Now, this community also is USDA, so 0 down, and you still could qualify for that 4.99% interest rate. However, there's a lot more qualifying factors for a USDA loan, so just reach out to me, but we're not gonna do that for the sake of this video, just FHA, VA. FHA on something like this, 3.5% down, would be about $3,500 to $3,700, give or take. So that's a rough number, right? So let's go to VA. All right, guys, so we've talked rough estimate with FHA, right? And those were just rough. Now we're gonna talk about VA, but I wanna show you the view from up here. Look at that, imagine hosting. Wow. So I'm gonna go all the way to the top and I'm gonna show you guys from up here. So imagine hosting, right? And there's a loft area. Look at this, there's a loft area. Now, I'm gonna turn this thing around. Imagine hosting up here. You get to see all of your friends, right? This is what's gonna happen. You meet me, we become friends. We become best friends. You invite my family over. We invite ourselves over because we will. We absolutely will. And we hang out and you see us from up there. You're happy, you're in Texas, you got a great home, whichever one you pick. You're in an awesome neighborhood. This is one of the bedrooms. So let's talk VA, right? So VA is about $3,200 to $3,400, give or take. And again, a lot of factors, a lot of things that could maybe make or break that. But yeah, about $3,200 to $3,400. So let's go to the next builder. All right, guys, we are at, oh, my mic's on. Let's go, baby. We're at First America Homes. Check out this absolute beauty. This one is, I believe he said about 2,500 square feet. It's a 4-bed, 2.5 bath. We're going to talk about FHA and VA, so they do a little bit different here. This house right here is $368,000. It has all the bells and whistles, so that's the number that we're going to use. So FHA, VA is the loans that we're going to talk about. They also do USDA, but for the sake of this video, we're not going to talk about that one. They do a little bit different here. They do 5.75 if you qualify. However, these are higher quality builds, and so I know the other ones were 4.99, 4.75, but these are higher quality builds. They use 20% more wood. They're stick builds as opposed to like moving the frame, like already pre-built frames. They build on site, which is really nice. So we're gonna go inside and we're going to check it out. I hope Chesmar is open and View Homes and then MI and Legend. So I've got a couple still to do, but I'm gonna show you this home, talk about numbers, and then you guys still have to tell me which one's your favorite one, right? Like, don't forget about that. Come on, let's go. All right, I'm just gonna leave my glasses off because I'm switching them on and off. However, if you guys have been watching my stuff, I am actually gonna get some new glasses, but I'm drinking my Celsius because I think I'm on builder 4 out of the 8 that we're gonna look at today. But this is a beautiful home. I love it. I've always loved First America homes. I haven't sold one yet, but I've been close to blessing a family with this type of product. The primary is downstairs. So let's talk FHA. I'm gonna flip this thing around real quick. Let me see. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Click the button. There we go. Beautiful. And here's the living area. 2-story home. There's the kitchen, countertops, that fireplace right there. Beautiful. So let's go actually take a look at the primary. Also, I ordered some new glasses and they're one-piece Luffy Gear 5 glasses, which I'm so stoked about. Like, I'm so hyped. They're gonna take a little bit of time to get here, but they are coming. So I'm tired of taking off my glasses and putting them back on. So here's the restroom, the primary, double vanity sinks. I love it. You guys gotta tell me which one was y'all's favorite out of all of them that we've seen so far. Okay. All right, so FHA, now remember this house is $368,000, 3.5% down. Your payments are gonna be somewhere between $2,500 and $2,600. And this home, I think, was about 23 to 2,500 square feet, give or take. But yeah, look, it's absolutely beautiful. Let's talk VA. Look at this loft area, guys. Wow. Look, you can actually pick what you'd like. It's really cool. All right, so VA, 0 down. I just talked to him. And at this home, $368,000, 5.75% interest rate. If you qualify, there's a lot of other factors, but if you qualify, monthly payment, give or take, is about $2,200 to $2,300. And remember, this is just estimated, and it's VA. So, but remember, you could be 0%. Yeah, have 0% disability, right? Or sorry, 0 down, 100% disability. Now, there's different ranges, but 100% disabled, that payment would be lower. And if you have any questions about that, you can reach out to me. But yeah, VA is about $2,200, $2,300. Let's go. Oh, you guys, it looks like it's about to start raining. No, but this is Legend Homes. Just like the other day. I hope that you guys see that video too. It's gonna be awesome. I did in that video, Castlerock, Starlight, and Ashton Woods. But I hope I get through all these builders before it starts raining on me. But if not, just reach out to me and we can get in touch with those builders. Not a big deal. So this is Legend Homes. I just actually got under contract a Legend home here actually in this neighborhood, Hunters Ranch, which is a beautiful neighborhood, by the way, Pentreco 381. So if you need it, they're offering 4.99% interest rate. This home with this elevation, oh, this is really cool. This is really, really cool. So this home, now what they're building is only 2.5 to 3 car garages. Yo, let's go. That's awesome. But this home starts in the 360s, so that's the number that we're gonna use. We're gonna go inside and check it out. All right, we've made it inside, and look at this beautiful office, study, whatever you would like it to be. I know sometimes people with kids will make it a play area. Hey, you know, whatever you'd like to be. Not my house, just helping you buy it. That's what I'm here to do, is help people. So FHA on this beautiful home starts in the $360,000. And it's 4-bed, I think it's a 2.5 bath, 2,039 square feet. This, look at that. Oh, let's go. This home is, monthly payment is give or take about 25, so about $2,585, so closer to $2,600. So just for the sake of this video, it's about $2,700 if you qualify, 10K in closing costs, 4.99% interest rate if you qualify, right? It's about 26, and just for buffer room, $2,700 just for buffer room, right? So anyways, let's go talk VA. All right, let's talk VA. I'm in the primary right now. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna show you guys, I'm gonna flip this thing around and show you guys the primary bedroom, or primary bath, actually. Sorry about that. So I'm gonna actually go upstairs and we're going to talk about VA 0 down, estimated monthly payments on this property. And I had to take a Celsius. I'm actually quite impressed because I've been walking and talking for about an hour and a half, 2 hours now recording this video. But look at this. Loft area. I love so actually it's kind of funny. Some people don't actually like that the primary is downstairs. I do. I like the primary downstairs and everybody else upstairs, which is nice. Some privacy with me and my wife. It's awesome, right? But this payment is going to be about $2,400, give or take. VA 0 down, 4.9% interest rate, and you get $10,000 in closing costs, which helps a ton. So yeah, about $2,400, and if you want to be on the safe side, I'd say about $2,500. But Legend makes a beautiful home. Let's go. Okay, I may have just found my new favorite one. I literally just walked this beautiful Chesmar home. If you guys can see it right behind me, and so this right here makes their third one that they have available. They have 2 houses inventory, and then they're selling this model home. Absolute beauty. I cannot wait to show you guys inside. This is $469,000. They're offering 4.99% interest rate. And I was just talking to the sales consultant. Let's put something together. Let's put a package deal together. This one's a 4-bed, 3-bath with the flex, and you're gonna see 2 primaries, but 2 bedrooms downstairs, the primary, and then like a mother-in-law suite and full baths, and then the other full bath is upstairs. Absolute beautiful home. I cannot wait to show you guys. And we're gonna talk about FHA, VA at 4.99% interest rate. They said, let's put something together. Let's make this happen. This one's gonna be at 469, and let's go look at the numbers. All right, guys, look at this absolutely beautiful study. Here's how to get upstairs. Let me flip this thing around to show you guys the actual home. I love me a Chesmar product. Just beauty, 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 beauty. And the quality of the build is absolutely phenomenal. I've toured a lot of Chesmar homes. I love what they're doing out here. Like I said, they've only got 2 left, 2 inventory, and this is the last one in terms of before they sell out. So this is the primary, right? Wow. So actually the walk-in is on the left, and then the vanities, right, are separate. So let's talk numbers, right? Let's talk FHA, 3.5% down. Let's see what those numbers are going to look like. So give or take on this home. Actually, what I was showing you guys too is I want to show you guys that mother-in-law suite downstairs. So I'm gonna flip this thing around. Here is the full bath, and then here's mother-in-law suite down here. So it's going to be, oh, actually, check this out, guys. Look how high these ceilings are. We're gonna go upstairs here in a little bit too. But give or take, FHA is going to be about $3,300. Now I put in $3,300 because it's a little bit of a buffer, so it's like $3,190 something, right? And again, give or take. So I had 32, closer to 32, but a little bit of buffer is about $3,300 a month estimated, give or take. Let's go VA. We're 3, 2, 1. We're on the 2nd floor. Look at that. Imagine hosting. That's awesome. So now we're going to talk VA. Check it out. It's the loft area. This home is beautiful. So now we're going to talk VA 0 down. Imagine coming from out of state. You want to be somewhere nice, quality home. This might be my favorite one, guys. This one might be my favorite. I don't know. But this payment's going to be closer to $3,000, $3,100, or $3,200 because it's VA. So I know that you get a little bit more incentives, and I have to ask maybe do Hometown Heroes, right? So, but they're ready to make deals. They've got 2 left in terms of inventory, and this is the last home to go. It's the model home. It'll be sold off, and it's a beauty. So VA about $3,000 to $3,200 a month, give or take. All right, let's go see the next builder. All right, you guys, now we're bike is on, let's go. We're in front of View Homes, and I've actually sold a View Homes home before. So beautiful home. This one is a 1522 in terms of square footage, 4-bed, a 2-bath, and this one is at $314,999. So we'll do $315,000 for the sake of this video. 4.99% interest rate if you qualify. So something very similar to all of these builders. Let's go inside. Let's look at the property. I like View Homes. They build a very good good product, and it's really nice for first-time homebuyers. That's actually who bought A View Homes with me, was a first-time homebuyer, and I hope they're doing well. They just moved to Dallas, so yeah, I hope they're doing awesome. Anyways, let's go inside the property and talk numbers. All right, so here we are, guys. I love it. Let's go. You see, so this one is one of the lower priced homes. Actually, I think it's, I haven't been to MI yet, but in terms of this video right now, it is the lowest priced home that we've seen at $314,999. It's under $315,000, and it's gas community, so gas community all around. So estimated monthly payments, FHA is about $2,200, $2,300 give or take. But yeah, absolutely stunning home. It's smaller, right? I think all the other homes were in the 2,000 square foot range. Now they do build a bigger product, so I'm not trying to put this builder down. They do have a bigger product, but just for the sake of this video, this is what we're seeing right now. Let's go VA. All right, I wanted to show you guys the primary bath. It's really nice, look at that. Okay, that was really cool. That was really nice. Let's talk VA, right? VA is going to be a little bit less. It's going to be about $2,000, maybe $2,100, $2,200. So between $2,000 and $2,200 a month, give or take. That's VA. Remember, this is not including negotiations. This is not including 100% disability. So there's a lot of factors, but if you just took it at face value and you qualified for 4.99% interest rate, then that would be it. So give or take in that range. If you just took it at face value, but there's a lot of factors. So please, 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 please just know that these are just estimated monthly payments. And you're like, oh, I could do that. I like the house. Let's reach out to him. Let's call him. Let's get on his calendar and let's see what our options are, what our possibilities are. I just had my first client reach out from YouTube. We got on Zoom and we totally talked numbers, and they're ready to buy next year. It's going to be awesome. They're paying down some debt, and me, I'm not going to force them because that's not what I do. I'm here to help people. All right, let's go to the next one. All right, this is the last stop. It's MI Homes. What's up? Unfortunately, she's not in there, but this is called the Freestone at a beautiful home. So I don't know the incentives. I don't know too much about it, but as soon as I get with her, you guys have any questions, and if this is just something that you would like to see, please reach out to me. I'll help you in any way that I can, but unfortunately, she's just not here. But that's okay. I'll get the information. We'll get on top of it. The house isn't open, so I can't show you, but I will get it. That's what I do. I will help you out however I can. Let's go to the outro. All right. Oh, there's a car coming. That is it. That is it. Thank you for watching that entire video. I know it was long, but I hope it was super informative. I hope you found just a ton of use. This is Hunter's Ranch off Buentello and 381. There's 8 builders out here right now. I hope you found some good use off of this. But yeah, give me a call, 210-996-9608 if you thought about moving to San Antonio in 9 days, 9 weeks, or 9 months. My QR code is at the top right. Calendar link is down below. Schedule something with me. If you just want to see new houses, New Home Buddy, it's free. Use it. Please use it. It is such a great tool. Have a good one. God bless you. Peace.